Chris, had you heard the phrase "dumb money" prior in your industry at all, or was this totally new to you?
Well, interestingly enough, I really hadn't.
Okay.
And not equating it to just kind of the average Joe.
Okay.
And because really that's who I work with, just regular, everyday people, small businesses, families. And so, I consider my clients like family. So I want them to be smart money, right? And so but ironically enough, that's not a term that I've ever thrown around before.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, there was a bunch of terms. There was dumb money. There was diamond hands, which I guess means someone who has a high risk tolerance for high volatility stocks or assets. I don't know. Basically, to me that meant like you're about to ball out.
Could I tell you another way of saying that?
Sure.
It's just called an aggressive investor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have an aggressive risk tolerance.
Okay. And then there's paper hands, and then that's someone who scared, I guess. And then hodl. See, you said that they spelled it wrong on Google. It said it stands for hold on for dear life. Hodl, yeah.
See, that's the generation gap thing. Like, to me, they just spelled hold wrong because they were saying hold,
Yeah.
right? So who knew it was an acronym? I would never know that.
And who knows if it really is an acronym? Maybe they just try to justify it later.
Fred, I'm a millennial. Had no idea what any of these terms just meant, and I'm in finance. So,
Right.
I don't know, maybe that means I have an old soul, or I just don't spend enough time on Wall Street bets. But.
So these Robinhood investors, or not investors, I'm sorry, the Robinhood CEOs, managers, all the retail buyers are on Robinhood because it's free, and
Free.
yeah. First of all, explain that. What does that even mean?
Well, it's not free.
Okay.
Because what they're doing, they're making money one way or the other on people depositing money into those accounts, and so they're not charging you a direct commission, but the money, there's a flow of the money where it's coming into there, and then they send it out for it to get traded and all these different things. And so Robinhood had a relationship with Citadel, and so Citadel was basically the one paying Robinhood in lieu of the people who were depositing money.
To direct money to there.
Correct.
Right.
Correct. And frankly, I mean, I'm not so sure you shouldn't have to pay some, even if it's a small transaction cost, because you're going to Robinhood or Schwab or E-Trade, and they're providing you a service. They're saying, hey, you come on our platform, we will link you up with a buyer or a seller. We'll make you a market, right? And that's a valuable thing.
I mean, when I was growing up, you needed a seat on Wall Street to do that.
Yeah.
There was none of this online stuff.
Yeah. So I mean, it's a legitimate service, to do that. But what they did is, I think they misled a lot of people by saying, hey, it's free, come on in.
I was like, oh, it's free.
Yeah.
Cool.
And another thing that I think gets missed here, that the Robinhood app, I think, causes people to make bad financial decisions.
Okay.
Because naturally it's tilted more towards making these high risk, maybe high reward plays, but you can lose a lot of money, and we've seen that. And so you're better off, build yourself a portfolio, whether you do it yourself or you educate yourself or you find a trusted advisor, but to just with no background knowledge or understanding in some cases, you're getting people to sign up and to go chase some high flying stock.
Yeah.
And Robinhood, could hurt the average person just as much as the hedge fund, like they portrayed.
Or just as much as an ignorant buyer who doesn't have the slightest idea what they're doing and just going on heart, I like the name, or
that's me all the way. Ape Squad. Ape Squad.
Yeah.
I'm a high risk equity guy. High risk equity. I have this very heavy risk tolerance. I'll try it. Yeah. I don't gamble anything I can't afford to lose. So I put it in there, watch it. If it doubles, I'm out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and what I saw the movie with my wife, and I must have tapped her 10 times and said, sell half. It was driving me crazy. Hold the line, don't hold the line. Sell half, take your profit. Now you're on house money. and go diversify that out, or use that to fulfill a purpose, like paying off your student loans or like helping mom with the mortgage or whatever.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So you're talking and you're making sense of it all. To me, the theme of this movie was, there's so much division in us, right versus left in this country, but this movie was about the division top versus down. Mm-hmm. And I think this was about, all of the people on the bottom saying, screw you guys, you guys want to put GameStop out of business. We love GameStop and we want to go against you. You're at the top. You got all the money. Thanks again for watching The Real Generation Gap. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you guys think we should review next. What did you guys think of Dumb Money? Have you seen Dumb Money? Are you going to see it? Make sure to check us out on Spotify. We're on Instagram. We're on Twitter. We're anywhere your little social fingers can find. Stay tuned for the next one. Until then, we'll see you guys later.